Hey, how's everybody doing out there? So, first of all, I would like to give a great big shout to Jill Vlogs, a courageous young lady who I have a lot of respect for and who put up a very, very good series of videos. You should just go check her out. She's a young lady, 29 years old, who got it together up here, and everything she says is spot on, crystal clear, to the point. And for those of you out there saying, well, receipts, you want receipts? Have you been to the grocery store? Have you been to the gas station? Are you having fun paying those tariffs? How's your rent and your mortgage been lately? How has your healthcare been lately? You know, your insurance premiums, your cost for your medicine and all that stuff. There's all your receipts. And so, for those of you out there who want to label me some kind of liberal, left wing radical, let me tell you what. When you can't afford to pay your groceries, when you can't afford to pay your bills, when you can't afford to drive a decent automobile, and if you do have one, when you can't afford to repair it, when you can't afford something like dentures, when you can't have the protection of, like, say, a consumer protection agency, when your credit card company decides to basically screw you over, or any other entity out there, when you don't have anywhere to go, what have you got left? You got diddly squat. So my big question is, how long is everybody out there willing to live with diddly squat? Now, if you're one of those rich, wealthy people out there, good for you. Good for you. I hope you're enjoying all your wealth, because eventually all of your greed and your grift and everything else is going to catch up to you. It's just a matter of time. And I truly hope that I'm there to see a lot of it. In the meantime, we're all carrying the hope for November midterms, right? Let me tell you what, the senator from my state, Bernard Sanders, has been saying it best. You cannot count on Washington Beltway politicians to do something about what's happening, because they're all feeding out of the same trough, 95% of them. And there's your reason why establishment Democrats are getting primaried out. Democratic socialists are starting to pick up victories. Thanks for the inspiration, Bernie. And on it goes. Now, is it perfect? No. But it's a start. If it makes me a left-wing radical person to think that we should have access to healthcare and all those things I said before, to round out everything and to make my point, then sign me up. Because what's going on right now is total fascist bull. And there is only really one way that it can be dealt with, and that is to speak the same language and act the same actions in opposition. Otherwise, you get bulldozed over, or maybe you get a nice plaque on a wall or a nice quote in a history book down the line. Yeah, they stood up. They stood up for themselves to the end. Good, bye. That's what's going to happen without a major grassroots, from the bottom up, campaign to resist this fascism. Keep in mind, of course, this is all just my opinion. I'm not the only one saying it. I'm not the only one feeling it. Look around. And we won't even get into mention about things like the Epstein files. Everybody, have an awesome day. And remember, in November, take care.